Okay. I've been unprepared. Lots of stuff happening today. So, I don't even have another phone to do comments with. So I guess it's comments here. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Paul Sherman's in the house, under one sun, busting on a budget. Diane, 55 A star. Paul Honeyman, welcome back. Everyone has been asking about you, and we're glad that you're here. Isaac's parents are in town visiting. They brought Isaac's niece and nephew. Yeah, Paul, how are you doing? How are you feeling? I'm sure everyone wants an update. Feeling very dehydrated. Everyone's sending you love, Paul. Nomad Man, hello from Carrollton, Texas. That's right by, well, it's not right by where I grew up, but basically. Oops. For some reason, it blocked your comment into the mist. I don't know why. All you said was, hey, beautiful lady. Hello. Paul said, I've been catching up and seeing all the well wishes and prayers. Thanks all. Diane said, I finally caught a live. Woohoo. Bella said, good afternoon. Glad I could jump on. I hope you're doing well and staying cool. Yeah, we, Under One Sun said you're looking very sun-kissed. I hope everything is going well. Yeah, we went to a van life event this last weekend, and it was very sunny, and we all got lots of color. Amber said, is it smoky? It's not smoky here where we're at, but there is a fire not too far from us, and it's pretty bad. And then we just saw 3 fire trucks going the opposite direction, where there's usually always a fire every single year. So, I don't know. Fires are really coming out right now. Paul said, I nearly got it beat, everyone, and trying to get back into my routine. Well, good luck, Paul. We are all sending you lots of well wishes, lots of prayers, lots of love. Leslie Hughes said, hey, Bus Life family. Bustin' on a Budget said, did you go to the coast? We did go to the coast. Yeah. We went to Holy Toledo in Toledo. And then we went to a family reunion for Isaac's family, and that was really fun. And then we headed back up here. Amber said no smoke in Eugene. It's, I think they said east of Eugene is where the fire is at. It's in the Fall Creek area. Georgia Peach, hello from hot Georgia. Ooh, I bet it is hot down there. Into the Mist said, we started my 13-year-old daughter's beetle build yesterday. She's ready to put in work. So stoked. That is amazing. That was when I was in high school. My dream cars were a Jeep Wrangler or a VW Beetle. I was obsessed. And my mom would not allow me to have a Jeep because they rolled too easy. So I was like, fine, I'll settle for a Volkswagen Bug, and I never did get one. But I did get my Jeep, which we have now, but I don't know if we're gonna keep the Jeep or if we're gonna get something else. We'll see. Juju Gypsy Journey said it looked like I had a blast this weekend. Yeah, if you follow us on Instagram, you'll probably see a lot more than we put on our YouTube videos just because it's more in the moment type stuff. I'm not too great about posting on Instagram. I want to work on it when we're not so busy all the time. I used to be great, but it's like now I always have a baby in my arms, so it's a little tougher. I think I'm getting a cold, a summer cold, unfortunately. Into the Mist said, I told her she's gonna have the coolest car in school for sure. Oh my goodness, that's a dream. Summit Dave said, just dealing with a lot. My pops passed away on Friday, not staying in Tennessee. Only one left out of the family. I'm so sorry. Sending you guys love. Your whole family. Wanda said, welcome back, Paul. Juju Gypsy Journey said, haha, you look like a VW Beetle girl. I loved them when I was in high school. Ricky James did a 20-pound super chat. I hope all is going well with y'all. Jaylina Love from the UK. Thank you so much, Ricky. We are doing great. Just trying to stay cool. Guitar Missy said, I don't like Instagram, just saying. I know it's not for everyone. I love Instagram. I'm not big on TikTok though. Like, I'm never on TikTok. I used to try and find new music on TikTok because it's a great way to find like artists that aren't super big. But I love Instagram. The Instagram community is really great. The YouTube community is very different, but YouTube's my favorite. I love you guys make it worth it. Patricia Marshall said, I blew the clutch in my VW Beetle first stick. Aw. I hate driving sticks. Par said, hi Jaylina. You have such a beautiful smile today. I hope we can see baby Ember on this live tonight. She's so beautiful. Temperature is not too bad today in Kentucky. Love you all. Ember has been asleep for, I think they said, because we went to town today. We just got back not that long ago, and Ember's been asleep since we got back, and they said she's been asleep for a little over an hour, so maybe close to 2 hours now. So she might appear, but if she sleeps through this whole live chat, I ain't waking her up. Oh, my mom is in the house. She said, hi JJ, best of luck. Mom loves you. Thank you, Mom. I love you too. Debbie Herman said, thumbs up everyone. Juju Gypsy Journey said, I had a VW bug. Love them VWs. I like Volkswagens a lot. Ember, Under One Sun said, Ember's gonna party after her nap. So Ember has her cousins here, and they are, I think, 3 and 4, almost 3 and 4, and she's having a blast. There's a little bit of jealousy at first, but they're doing much better and playing together, and she's just having so much fun, and it's really nice to see. Last time we had visited Vegas before, she was only like 4 months old, so it was very different, and this time they can actually play with each other, so that's been really cool to see. Paul said, Lindsay, your daughter will be going to school like Kevin Bacon in Footloose. Paul Honeyman said 229 people watching, only 70 thumbs up. Come on, people, hit it. Lesson on a Budget said, aw, yeah. I feel like Ember is just growing and developing so fast, and it's really cool to see her progress and like how much she's changing and so quickly. It's wild. That's pretty crazy. Leslie Hughes said, most definitely sleep is the best, no matter where, no matter when. Moms can breathe. Yeah. Yesterday, I think we got back yesterday, and we had left because we were in Bend, and we woke up and left first thing in the morning because Isaac's parents were here waiting for us, or at least they were going to be if we had not left like right then and there. So we did, which meant that we had to leave as soon as Ember woke up, which meant that she had to sit in her car seat awake for 2 hours, and she was not happy about that. So she only, I think she slept like the last 30 minutes of the drive, and then that was the only nap she took yesterday, and then she stayed up until 11 p.m., which she was crawling all over us and not wanting to go to sleep. But she finally fell asleep, which meant we got to sleep, but then she woke up super early, so she was probably really tired. So she's taking a pretty decent nap. Georgia Peach said, "Where's our baby girl? So cool, she'll be able to see her live on YouTube." She is napping, but yeah, it's gonna be pretty crazy. Could you imagine having a life where you could grow up and watch literally your mom being pregnant and giving birth to you and just growing up on camera your whole life? Like, it's so, I mean, we have home videos, right? But YouTube is so different because you see so much more. You're documenting so much more. We're trying to, post every single week. So you're seeing so much. It's crazy. Patricia Marshall said, bus is sold. Maybe I'll talk about that in a little bit, but I'm not going to discuss it yet. Juju Gypsy Journey said, you can see Ember change every time we see her here. So much excitement going on for her. She doesn't want to miss a thing. Yeah, she definitely has that FOMO mentality. She doesn't want to go to sleep. She definitely doesn't want to miss out on anything. Paul Honeyman said, my daughter's mother hated me when she was a baby. She had to sleep on my chest for the first 6 months or she wouldn't sleep. Oh, yeah. Ember really likes contact sleep too, or she did when she was younger. Patricia Marshall said it. I thought I said hello to you and then him just now. I'm losing it. I don't know what you're referring to. Under One Sun said, "Woo, maybe sold, or maybe sold, maybe." Out loud. Debbie or Miss Connie L said, "Facebook Market says still pending, or says pending, still pending." So yeah, there's a little hint. Debbie Herman said, "I love Ember's wave. She is so vocal." Yeah, she is. Two old people on a couch said, hey sweet girl, hey guys. Joe said, hi, I hope you're doing well. I think Isaac's about to jump on too here. Guitar Missy said, stalkers, laugh out loud. Leslie Hughes said, up to Jelena and Isaac to break the news. Yeah, we're really excited about this, the next couple of weeks. There's a lot happening, a lot changing. Our lives are gonna look completely different. Be crazy. Paul said, does Ember settle better when she's on you guys? She doesn't sleep on us now anymore. She's, I will say I have to put my arm out like this, and sometimes she'll sleep here or right here, and she does sleep better that way. But she typically doesn't fall asleep on us. In the morning, she likes to cuddle though. Look who it is.
Paul Honeyman's in the house.
It is.
Hey.
Don't be too loud.
You don't have Wi-Fi, that's why.
Does it work?
No Wi-Fi.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi's not working. Though you could use the Wi-Fi in the bus. Debbie Long said, my grandson bonded with me before his mom too. She was not really like you. He's now 16. Oh my goodness. Yeah, time flies. Stacy Q said, hi Jaylena, I admire you so much. You're so sweet. Friends, and my stepson was 4, had nightmares, lived with us, and I slept with my baby dog, 4-year-old, and then here would come the 5 and 6-year-old. Had about 6 inches of bed. We had some bedwetters in that group. Oh my goodness. Jose said, hello Jaylena, where's Isaac?
Hello. I had a friend up from Arizona. Just happened to have been passing through, so I was just visiting with him real quick.
Sherry said, are you going to have a home base? I guess you're gonna have to wait and find out.
Hello.
Paul said she's a pulse sleeper. What does that mean? Everyone's saying hello, Isaac.
You got balls here.
Your favorite Filipino. Halo wanted to come join
What
and
have
say
you
hi.
told them so far?
Nothing. Outer Limits Mermaid said, "Is that a new tattoo on your arm?" Yes. It's called Second Skin. It's like a sticker that they put on there while it's healing. I got that at the event. There was a girl who flew in, and she was in an overlanding van, and she was doing tattoos, and I thought it'd be really cool to get an event tattoo. Susan said, "Isaac, did you sell your bus yet?"
No. Had me a couple low ball offers.
Yep, those happen. Juju Gypsy Journey said, "Life is getting exciting for you guys. I can hear the pages turning on the new chapter. Yay." Yeah, we're moving along. Things are changing. That's for sure. We're just worried about those fires. Like,
Oh, did you tell them about that?
yeah, I did tell them about that. And then I told them about the fire trucks that drove by.
Every year, this place is on fire. I think it's a matter of time till it comes through.
Yeah, last year we had to evacuate. It was that close.
Which would probably actually be good because then it's still like, it might be less to burn, you know what I'm saying? Because it already burned, so I don't know, that might help, I don't know.
Paul Honeyman said, "You should try an old-fashioned travel clock inside a cuddly toy when Ember's restless." What's a fashion travel clock? I think she was restless because we had ice cream last night and I gave her some.
Yeah, she
was all over
was
me.
wild.
She was about that ice cream. Everyone's saying hi to Halo. Juju Gypsy Journey said, "Nuggets are in the air."
Chicken nuggets. Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets.
Ooh, fancy.
With some Chick-fil-A sauce.
Okay, you're doing
Peach
too much.
milkshake, waffle. I could taste it.
You're just torturing yourself.
I could taste it.
Paul Honeyman said, "I'm feeling a lot better, thanks you guys, but I'm still fighting the last of it."
I'm glad to see you here because that means you must be feeling a lot better.
I'm tired.
Oh yeah, we're back to every day again.
Outer Limits Mermaid said, "Nice, I keep saying that I'm gonna get more tattoos." Isaac said if he could take all of his off, he would.
I would. I would never eat another one.
Under One Sun said peach milkshake.
Yeah. Have you ever had a Chick-fil-A peach milkshake?
My mom likes them too. I'm not a huge fan. Diane said, "We've had a lot of fires in California too. It's scary. The sad thing is people set some of them on purpose."
Every year, Oregon, it's Oregon and California are on fire. Every year. I think even Washington sometimes.
Yeah, I mean it's a little more wet.
I
up
think
there.
they even quit doing home insurance in California because it's so bad or it's so expensive.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Debbie Herman said, "Did you see Elsa is pregnant in their A-frame house?" I did not see that. Juju Gypsy Journey said, "Well, you are all packed up if you have to evacuate for the fires."
Yeah, we got I don't know if we told you guys, but we rented our box truck, and we should be able to do it in one trip, I think.
Or U-Haul,
U-Haul, yeah.
our box truck.
They tried to give us a 10-footer, and I was like, man, I don't know. So we just got like a 15.
Jay Garcia said, "At least now you have the bus to get away from the fire." Yeah, now we have our house.
That's
So
right. We were in a hotel last year.
this time, if we have to go, all of our stuff's in one place at least. At least the stuff that's most
That
important.
matters. Yeah. The rest of it, insurance.
Carrie said, "Where's Ember the cutie pie? And did someone say peach milkshake yummy?" Ember is asleep. She's napping.
Yeah. You don't want to wake up a sleeping baby.
Not that one. Busted on a Budget said, "Where is your tattoo?" I got it on my upper forearm. Yeah, it's Oregon grapes. I'll show you guys a better. You'll see it. You'll see it happening in my next video or two. So
Babe, I'm gonna get a tattoo on my neck. What you think?
Isaac's gonna get a tattoo on each of his eyelids.
I'll put eyes on my eyelids so I never look like I'm asleep.
I don't know how realistic that would look, but
I feel like that'd be a hard tattoo to do. Like over your eyeball?
I just think it hurt really bad. Under One Sun said, "I have not had one yet. I will be having one tomorrow. A peach milkshake."
Do it.
Outer Limits Mermaid said that avocado lime salad dressing at Chick-fil-A is the best. I think that's what I had. I had a salad last time we went. I regretted it immediately.
Why?
It was good, but like if you're gonna go to Chick-fil-A, you might as well like eat Chick-fil-A.
Thank you.
Because we don't go often. It's not like we have it. My mom has a Chick-fil-A across the street, so she goes all the time.
Man, that would be a problem. We'd
Melissa,
have to move. We'd have to move. Or this channel would change to my 300-pound life. You think I'm
my
playing?
Chick-fil-A
You think
addiction.
I'm playing?
Um,
That's why I couldn't move to Texas. Dude, the food is so good in Texas.
Oh, I know.
It's so good.
Melissa Malzahn said, "Hi, Bus family."
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Sheila said, "Well, I'll send y'all some of this Florida rain to put the fires out."
Send it over.
Is it raining there
Actually,
right now?
don't send it right now. Well, we probably need it.
I can just feel the mosquitoes. Under One Sun said, "That's right. You set out in a motel parking lot to do a video or a live." Yeah.
That's right. Wow, it's crazy how time flies. Levi was here. Somehow we all rode in that Jeep. Don't know how we did that.
Busted on a Budget said, "What about using the trailer to move? U-Haul will be $100
I
less."
gotta use our trailer.
We're gonna use both.
The problem is I don't want to spend 2 days moving stuff back and forth. I want to just have one truck, one trip, one load, and go wherever we're going.
Yeah. Patricia said, "About to make a peach cobbler with white peaches. My tree is full and almost ripe." Wow. Carrie said, "I accept that excuse." I don't know. I don't remember what was asked. I'm gonna go back and look.
I don't know.
Oh, baby Ember. Yeah, she's asleep. But she might wake up before this live chat's over. So, Janie said there's a lot of wildfires across Canada this year. It's real bad. I live in Ontario. It's definitely scary. Lots of love to you, Isaac and Ember.
Is this like a new thing? Was there always wildfires, or am I just like older and paying more attention?
Or is it because social media is so in the moment now, you know?
Yeah, like when I was a kid, I don't remember all these wildfires. But...
Paul Honeyman said, "Isaac, is your mom there?"
What, in the chat?
No, here. In real life. I already told them that they were here.
Oh,
earlier.
okay. Yes, she is. I was like, are you like putting me on blast right now? Does anybody know? Does my mom not want people to know? I don't know. All these thoughts were going through my head. Yes, mom's here helping with the baby. They came up to help us during this transition period because like it's hard
There's a lot.
with a kid,
Mm-hmm.
you know, trying to do all this.
Wanda said, "My eyeliner is tattooed upper and lower, and yes, ouch."
Yeah, I'm like, how does it not hit your eyeball?
It's called precision.
Whew.
Ricky James said, "What does Isaac's t-shirt say? I love, question mark."
I love Bacolod City, Philippines. I never wear a shirt anymore, but I try to wear a shirt when I'm online or walk into a restaurant. And I just grabbed a shirt I found on the barbecue. I don't know how long it's been outside.
Where's your shirt at?
I don't know. I put it somewhere.
Melissa Maltzon said, "I got a cool one, a realistic heart with a keyhole and 4 keys attached, hanging from the top with my grandson's names. That's cute."
Do I hear like a subwoofer right now?
Someone's basing. Sheila said it's raining every day in Florida. Jess Fawn said, did Isaac really say Texas is the best? Laugh out loud.
No, I said the food. The food is too good. You know what I'm saying? Like
I do.
all you would, your whole life would just be eating. Does that sound like a good idea? Probably not.
Not a good idea, but it sounds like a great time.
Like we couldn't even go to a bad restaurant. Even like we tried to go to this one restaurant, I'll never forget, and we just picked some rando restaurant on the same block, and it was so good. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
It was so good.
Melissa Maltzahn said, I had my upper and lower eyelids done in 1998. It only hurt in the middle of your eyelids.
Funny story. I have this tattoo right here. It says tomorrow may never come. And when the lady was tattooing it, she got to the middle and I almost tapped out. I almost gave up. I didn't want to seem like weak, so I was just like holding my breath, just trying to get through it. Because as soon as she got out the middle, it was okay, right? And then she got through it, and I was a dude. He got through it, and I was like, oh, thank Jesus. And then he went back to go over it again.
Yeah.
I strictly remember going home, and my mom looked at me and says, you look like you got beat up.
And you were like, I did.
It was brutal.
Juju Gypsy Journey said, so nice for your parents to be there to help.
Oh yeah, my parents are awesome.
Under One Sun said, wildfires are worse now. The fire season is 90 days longer than 30 years ago.
I feel like it's worse than it used to be. But like I said, I might just be older and care more. You know, I don't know.
Guitar Missy said, Texas does have good restaurants. Everyone's laughing at your story.
Yeah. I didn't want to be that like weak dude that couldn't finish the tattoo. And then for the rest of your life, you're like, why do you only have half a tattoo? I couldn't do it. I was too lame. I couldn't even finish the tattoo. You don't want to be that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I will say, I have a tattoo on my upper spine, and it's a cover-up. And the original tattoo didn't hurt as bad, but the cover-up, my whole body was shaking. People were looking at me. They were like, is she okay?
That doesn't sound fun.
And I'm like, just shaking so bad.
Does not sound fun. The problem with the tattoos is 20 years later, it doesn't have the same value.
But it's not that I guess it hurt. It was just my body reacting to what was happening and shaking. And the pain wasn't super terrible, but like my body was having a wild reaction. Melissa Maltzahn said, I wanted a zipper put down my breastbone for my heart surgery, but I was told not to. It hurt too bad.
Oh yeah. That center right here? No joke.
Guitar Missy said, do you miss Texas cuisine, Jaylena? Of course I do. But I also, I really like to cook for myself. Well, for us, like not go out to eat. And I like to try new recipes and stuff. Like we had just watched Linnea and Akila's newest, I don't know if it's her newest video, but she did one where she made this like a homemade sauce for their meatballs. And she had one of those like blender things that's like a stick and it blends on the bottom. And I've always wanted one, but after watching that video, I was like, I'm gonna buy one so that we can make some really good like sauces that are healthy and from scratch. So like I do like to just cook for us and do good healthy meals so we're not eating out all the time. And I mean there's not really super amazing restaurants around here where we live, so that helps too. It's like if you want to go out to eat, it's like the local pizza place or Dairy Queen or Mexican.
They're both good though. They're all good. I would say that.
But we don't eat out that often. Really.
We used to.
Jay Garcia said, laugh out loud, did mom bring the real ice cream?
Mom, did you bring any of that imported rice? Oh, she got it. She got a source here in Oregon.
We have jasmine rice.
That's
in
not
there.
real. It's not. No, it's only the stuff from the Filipino store imported from the Philippines. Period.
Okay, bye.
I was gonna go once a week. You know, just gonna go to the beef store.
Melissa Maltzahn said the person doing the tap needs a soft hand. My friend was doing it, and he does big, huge, bold lines for the outlines, and I think that's what was hurting so bad, or making my body react. Bustin' on a Budget said laser tattoo removal is cheap and quick these days. I heard it hurts though.
I mean, I always thought it left like even just a light residue.
It depends on how dark your tattoos are. Like honestly, all of the tattoos you have, you could probably get totally removed.
What?
If they're real dark, like even mine's way darker than yours.
Well, I'm darker, so it doesn't look as dark. It's like a
Mhm.
black pen on black paper. You can't see it. Black pen on white paper, real easy to see.
Tim said, I just wanted to say hi. How is the family all doing? We're doing great. Juju said, oh yes, get one of those stick blenders. I use mine all the time. Yeah, I have one now.
What are you talking
The thing Linnea was using in her
about?
sauce thing. My friend Crystal was a baker and she liked to cook a lot, and she had one of those, and I think hers was like a KitchenAid, like all the fancy stuff, but I've never used one. Guitar Missy said, what did I miss? I was bringing in my delivered groceries. I don't think you missed much. We've just been talking about tattoos.
Yeah, you're talking about food again. You know we got a problem.
Donald said, Isaac, did the elbow tattoo hurt?
Honestly, yeah. Like, when I was like, because if you like pinch your elbow or whatever, like it doesn't seem like it would really hurt.
Did you know you can, this is called your Venus, and you can pinch it really hard, and it doesn't hurt.
Oh yeah? Tattoo it, it hurts like crazy.
That's a needle, that's not a pinch. Guitar Missy did a $20 super chat bribery for a nugget.
I have to jump one of the cars.
I will give you guys a nugget in a bit. Sheila said, Isaac's too funny. I love that he admits that his tattoos hurt. He just put his shirt in the trash can. Just so you all know. Paul said, the darker the tattoo, the more sessions required to remove it. Yeah, Isaac's tattoos are pretty faded. They don't look very dark, so I think his would be easy to get removed. I think all of mine are pretty fresh and dark compared to his. But I don't necessarily want to get any of them removed, so I don't know how am I supposed to pronounce your name, because it's Jess YVN. Jessivin? Is that it? The food is delicious here in Texas, but it does get tiring after a while. That's why we only eat out on Sundays. Yeah, I really like home cooked meals, and so I try and cook most nights. But even when I forget to take meat out of the freezer, I still will go to the store and just get something for that night. Georgia Peach said, where was your favorite place to eat when you were in Texas? That scared me. His nephew started screaming. I don't know if I have a favorite restaurant from just Texas, but Isaac loved Terry Black's Barbecue in Deep Ellum. That was his favorite place that we ate at while we were on. The second wife paid to have it lasered out. That's funny, Melissa. Under One Sun said, why did he trash the shirt? He didn't throw it in the trash. He just took it off because he doesn't want to be on camera with his shirt off. But he put it on the side of a trash can as it's a new bag, so there's nothing in it. But as a place to hold it. And he's going to forget it's there, and it might just wind up in the trash unless I move it. He has shirts all over the place. Because even when we're filming, he tries to not be on camera unless unless he has a shirt on, so he'll take it off and then he forgets where his shirt is and he has to go get another one. So there's just shirts laying around everywhere around the shop. Guitar Missy, I'm too old to get a tattoo, thank God, haha. I don't think you're ever too old. It's possible. Just Jess. Okay, that works. Juju Gypsy said, I hear Ember That's Ember's cousin Enzo. So she has her cousin Enzo and her cousin Riley here with his parents visiting. So Ember's still asleep. Enzo is out with his dad, and they were washing the cars and stuff together. Leslie Hughes said, my late father hated tattoos and piercings. They're not for everyone. I feel like, it's a very personal choice to get tattoos and piercings. And I definitely think like older, like our, grandparents and great grandparents probably lived in a much different time. Like I think that these days it's much more accepted. And almost every young person, younger than me, like in their early 20s, has at least one piercing. Even just a tiny tattoo, Wonder One Sun said he leaves shirts planted all around. Laugh out loud. He does. Juju Gypsy Journey said, I jumped too when I heard her scream. Yeah, it was her little cousin Enzo. It scared me because I didn't know what was happening. Gravity. You just get a little one though. He's putting his shirt back on, so he got it out of the trash.
I mean, unless y'all don't want my shirt on, you know what I'm saying? I don't normally wear one.
Bustin' on a Budget said, are you going to any more events this year? We want to try. There's a few that we definitely want to try and go to. We're just, still deciding on which ones we want to go to.
Yeah.
Juju said I'm a wuss.
Oh, okay.
Leslie, you said, my son got his eyebrows pierced while at university. He would take the rings out if he ever visited his grandparents for fear of a lecture. Yeah. Melissa said, Isaac, dress comfortable. I'm not offended. Oops. I'm not offended if you don't wear one. I think he's just, I'm not trying to not offend, but just not wanting to, show what he's working with right now. Barbara said, I have 6 earrings. I just turned 60. Yeah, I had this one. I had 2 down here pierced. I had 2 down here. Those closed up, except for one. I had one here that closed up. I had one here that closed up, and then I have these 2 that I still have. Alex says, hey, Toronto's still here. Shabby Maverick, my bucket list includes a ride with a crop duster. Why not just a normal airplane? Tim said, I'm 43 and I don't have any. Alex said, no piercings for me. Yeah, piercings are not for everyone. And especially when you do your cartilage, sometimes it takes years and years and years to heal, and it can be very painful. Like, I had 3 holes here. For some reason, this bottom one just would always hurt when I slept and stuff. So it was hurting one day real bad, so I just took it out. And that's R.I.P.
R.I.P. Filipinos, these and toes.
Someone asked earlier what your favorite restaurant or place to eat at in Texas was. I said Terry Black's. Is that true?
Yeah. That was so good. It's worth going to Texas just for it. Mama diet. I need a water.
You want to drink some water?
Yeah.
It's faucet water.
On a big time.
Out of the bus. What?
Katie's taking Enzo for a drive.
Why was he screaming? It scared Saul.
Screaming.
Yeah, you drove away and he started screaming. And they all thought it was Ember. And I was like, no, it's Enzo. And
Oh, because we were push starting the MR2. The alternator didn't work.
it scared me. Haley B said, I've been dying to get a new tattoo. One day it'll happen. Yeah, the thing with tattoos though is you get what you pay for.
don't get free tattoos. Don't get cheap tattoos, and don't get random tattoos from
What?
people in vans.
She has a very good history. You go look at her Instagram.
One day of research.
Mm-hmm. She's a tiny tattoo.
Is there really good water? Or something?
It looks like this is. I think I can't tell. It's a super chat, but it's. Is it up here? Whoa! Where'd that? See how it's like doubled up on each other? It says Guitar Missy $20, but it also says Melissa Meltson at Paul Honeyman.
Oh, here, let me pull it up.
Oh, that I think I already read that super chat earlier. $28 bribery for a live chat nugget. That's weird. It's like overlapping each other, so it's hard to read. Leslie Hughes said, I have my ears pierced and my 2 little granddaughters had theirs done at about the age of 10. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get Ember's ears pierced. I think if she wants to get them done when she's older, that's one thing, but I'm not gonna force her to get them. Debbie Long said, Texas is bigger and has awesome food and cheaper land too.
Man, my phone. It's like I'm trying to pull it up. I'm trying to pull the live chat up right now. And this is what my phone's doing. Crazy. I don't know if I don't know what's going on. Is it my phone or my? It's an old phone, but.
Under One Sun said, don't use a coupon for your tattoo.
I don't need Wi-Fi. I have phone service. You know what I'm saying? My phone, it's just been getting worse and worse and worse.
Before what happened to me?
Thank you.
Sheila said, Isaac, do you like your rice sticky or loose?
Ooh. Sticky.
I don't know where I'm at. Okay, that's way, way far up.
I wonder if JD's gonna take him over the logs in the hill. There we go.
All the time. Just get her a sewing machine
For what?
to sew stuff.
Paul said hello from behind. Hope he feels better.
Isaac's mom said hello, and she said that she hopes you feel better. I don't know if you could hear her in the background. Guitar Missy said, that's what my mom did. I pierced my ears in my early 20s. My sister used to force me to get my ears pierced all the time,
What?
and I would take them out and let them heal, and she'd just do it again. All the time. And I stopped doing it. I don't know how old I was when I
Ain't
stopped doing
nobody
it.
forcing our daughter to do nothing.
I don't remember if like I wanted to do it and then I just took them out because children, you know. But sewing machine tattoo. Oh,
Oh,
my little brother made his own homemade tattoo and started tattooing himself. I don't recommend it.
I did that too. Don't recommend it.
Amy Lewis said, I see you're still at the shop. Yes, we have to be out by the end of the month, but we're still here. All of our stuff is packed, and I think we might actually be out by the end of the week. We have to be out by the end of the month.
Yeah, we think we can take it all out in one truck, but definitely only two loads. Worst case. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Dorian H said, I must be square because I have no tattoos or piercings. Nah.
You don't want none.
It's like, if you want them and you like them, sure, but don't ever feel like you need them. Or
I take them
do
off.
it to be cool, you know, because that's not cool.
I take them off.
Oh my goodness, Melissa Meltson said I used a daring needle to pierce my second in my ears in the 7th grade.
What's a daring?
Probably some type of sewing needle. But if Ember ever does want to get her ears pierced, I would take her to an actual shop because they use pointed needles that are safer and they heal faster, and they're more sterile and sanitary than like going to Claire's. They use ballpoint needles and it hurts a lot more. Amy Lewis said, I got mine done with ice and a potato. My dad pierced them. That's something that Isaac would try and do. Did you hear that? Like on a...
I pierced my own ears once. I put ice cubes on them, so
yeah,
I
like
numb
on
'em,
Parent Trap.
and then I put a pink school eraser behind this and stuck a safety needle through it. Never healed. Never healed.
Did you burn the needle?
Nope.
Then you didn't sterilize it.
It never healed.
Alex S. says Isaac seems ticked off.
Seems what?
Ticked off.
No, that's ticked off. I'm just tired, hot.
Yeah, we're both really tired. I honestly was debating on whether or not I was going to do the live chat because I had like 15 minutes to get ready when we got back.
Yeah, we still have. Obviously, I left the chat multiple times.
And I was supposed to put out a video yesterday and I still have to edit it tonight.
Yeah, we both have to edit videos tonight.
Yeah, so.
So there's just a lot going on, and it's definitely wearing us down. But I feel like my whole life is like this. When have you ever known me to ever chill? Ever.
You have no chill.
You know?
Patty said, hello, Jaylena. How is your mom and Levi? Have the nerves kicked in on leaving? My mom and Levi are doing great. And no, I have, I'm not nervous about leaving. I'm just more like semi-stressed about it.
About leaving?
Just getting,
Just everything going on?
yeah, there's just so much happening.
We're ready to go. We've been wanting to leave this town. So
Mhm.
we're definitely not like we're trying to get out of here, if that makes sense.
Charles is late. He said I was late.
What was he doing?
Melissa Maltzon said, can you move everything in the trailer with the Jeep? We have too much stuff.
Yeah. We could if we wanted to do like 8 trips. I was trying to count it up, like trailer trips, and I was like, there's at least 4 trips in the trailer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Patricia Marshall said, before I forget, please pray for me. Friday I have MOHS procedure for squamous, squamous
You want to sit in
skin
here with
cancer.
Mom?
There's a bump on my jawline, so it hasn't spread. We will be sending love and prayers. The star of the show has arrived. Uh-oh, she's not happy.
Uh-oh. I think she wants Lola. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What about Mom? Will Mom work?
Ember, you know Mama?
You want Lola?
You feel better now? Oh
That's-
my goodness.
That's Grandma. Lola and Filipina.
It's like the opposite with my mom, but she hasn't seen her in a while, so.
Like, usually Mom will cure the cry. Dang. Now it takes Grandma to cure the cry. Wow. How long was she asleep?
Like almost
What
2
time is
hours?
A while?
5:50?
5:30?
5:50.
5:50?
Wow.
She's been out about 4 hours.
Wow.
It's about 2 o'clock.
Well, she didn't sleep at all yesterday, and she was up late. Wow. Bustin' on a Budget said, I hope y'all chill and travel. We want to get to that point.
Yeah. We just want to be careful about traveling because too.
Yeah.
You know, so because my problem, not Jaylena's. Jaylena's a pretty calm, chill person. My problem is I am an all-out kind of dude, and I burn out fast. And I know that about myself, so it's like I'm trying to do things in moderation, right? it's real easy to travel too hot and get burnt out on that too. So, you know what I'm saying? Trying to live life in moderation, especially with a child now.
Rose said, "What does Isaac's shirt say? He loves bacon."
I love Bacolod City, Philippines. This is where my mom and my Filipino family is at. Bacolod City, Philippines.
Paul Honeyman said, "Isaac, get some 3/4 inch plywood and stand on the edge in the trailer and bolt this to the sides and use the angle iron from the floor to the top, and you can really pack more into the trailer."
Oh, I was like, bro, that sounds like work. I'm not trying to work. JD, I got some tire shine in the trunk of the MR2.
Velvet Reynolds said, "Does Isaac's mom teach you how to make Filipino food?" I don't think we've seen each other enough.
No.
Like, we haven't had any
I
time
don't
like
think
that.
mom's been here.
Well, and then when I went to visit, Ember was so little, you know, and the kids were real jealous of each other.
Still
The
are.
whole time.
Still are.
Yeah, but when we went to visit, it was literally the entire week until the last day. Then they were like kind of okay.
Mom, when was the last time you were here?
Unless he was born.
Oh my goodness.
It's a while.
Over a year. Yeah, that's right. Mom came when Ember was born.
And then we went to them when she was 4 months.
She was
So-
only 4 months?
Mhm.
When you took her across the country?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I should have thought more about that.
Charles said, "Did you spend all weekend in Toledo?"
No. We wanted to. But we had so much. We had a family reunion in Bend. So we did 2 days at the event in Toledo, and it was really great. Did you show them that?
Mhm.
I wish we could have been there. It ended today. So we went from there to my family reunion in Bend,
And then all the way back.
and then while we were at my family reunion in Bend, my parents showed up early, and we had to zip out. That was it's all a blur.
Yeah, it all happened really fast.
I don't even know when was what and how was when.
Green Acres Bloom said, "It's super cool that Ember has cousins that can visit.
Yeah, and they're kind of the same age.
They're not much older, and they're having a great time with each other."
Yeah, they're from Vegas, so they are like I'm driving them around in a trailer. They're definitely getting that rural America upbringing.
Isaac put our outdoor rug in the back of the work trailer and put all the kids in there, and his mom sat in a chair in there with them and held Ember and just drove them around the shop real slow, so they got like their first hayride.
They don't do that down there in Vegas. I think they're having a lot of fun.
Charles said, "Did they drive up or fly in?"
Drove. They were gonna fly because it's so hot in Death Valley. But the problem is trying to fly with 2 kids, and they weren't sure what they were gonna do until last minute. They just drove at night from Vegas.
Isaac, your mom has pretty hair. That's Guitar Missy said that. Charles said, "Did you charge them for a hayride?"
No way. I want
Only smile.
the kids to grow up outside, playing in the dirt, riding bikes and motorcycles like that. I want them to have a childhood. I don't want them to have a screen in front of them their whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Under One Sunset, is JD taking the Toyota back?
Depends. Depends on the next move. You know? Right. Well, actually, no. Even it needs an alternator, and we don't got time to do that.
Under One Sunset, does the Toyota fit in your new trailer? Laugh out loud.
Lola?
Thinking about giving it to my little cousin, or it's not my cousin. What does he even mean, nephew?
Yeah, that's your nephew.
Yeah, I was thinking about giving my MR2 to him when he gets older, if it lasts long. He loves it. He likes it better than Jeep. He's like,
Wanda said, "Ask Lola to share Ember with us for a minute. Pretty please with Trigger." I will, before we jump off, I'll show you, I'll give you some Ember time before we hop off. Charles said, "Alternators are simple."
I mean, I bet it is, but add that on top of everything else happening, it's a lot. You know, like, there's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying?
Charles said just keep repeating that. May said we all know who Ember's favorite is.
Mom used to heal everything, but apparently not anymore. Now she's got Lola.
Mama Ray said, I'm a grandma. All my grandkids live out of state, but when we see each other, let the spoiling begin. They know Mama.
You know what?
Mama is what they call her.
Yeah.
Paula Maddox said hi from Arizona. Under One Sun said, is that Johnny Rotten on your shirt, Jaylena? No, this is Derek Wimbley, the singer for Sum 41. Max said, have you considered a Greyhound bus conversion?
Never. Never.
I've never even been inside of a Greyhound bus, and those things are huge. So
I will never build a 40-foot bus. I usually build 14-foot buses or 18-foot buses and 21-foot buses, 4 and 5 window buses. They're not too bad. First time we built a 29-foot bus, I was telling Jaylena, I don't think I could physically do another one. Like, it was so much work, dude. I see these people building these 40-foot buses. I have a whole new respect. Like, I couldn't do it again. Could you do it again?
no,
No.
I would never want to.
Like, it's hard to even enjoy our bus because all I look at is the work it took. And I'm just like, ugh. So much work.
Yeah, it was a lot, and doing it like every single day for 4 months straight.
Yeah.
Isaac tried to repaint that thing. I had to talk him down.
And I put stripes on it, saved it. But my thing is, it's like, I just have a whole new perspective on it, right? I've done super simple builds. I've done the fanciest of the fancy builds. And it's like, honestly, it ain't worth it. I wouldn't do half of what I did on my bus. Because the thing about it, it's about the experience and the memory. It's like, I hear people talk about it took 2 years to build their bus. That's 2 years you could have been living your life.
Living a van life that you've been wanting to live, but you've been taking so much time to build the bus. Like, we get that.
Like, looking at it now, it's like I wouldn't have re-insulated it. I wouldn't even have painted it. I would have threw a bed in there, a shower, a toilet, and like a futon from Walmart and went and lived our best life. Called it a day. You know?
Look at her. Look at
I don't
her.
know.
She's just sitting in the little cart, about to get a ride.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The fancy buses, the fancy anything ain't worth it to me anymore. The experiences are worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's after doing it all, that's how I feel about it now.
Where was that comment at? Oh, Jose said, I seen a YouTube video on a guy that did a minivan out of nothing but cardboard. I don't understand how that's possible.
What, like a build? That's not possible.
It's just, did they put all their stuff in boxes?
Yeah.
Amy Lewis said, I have an 83 RV I'm redoing, and oh my gosh, all I think is how easy you make things look. Laugh out
Oh,
loud.
no. It ain't easy. It ain't easy.
Lori said, I see more 5-window buses than 4. Why is that?
I see more 4s than 5s.
I honestly think that people who get 5 windows want the drivability of a 4-window with more space, which is essentially what it is. And then people who get 4 windows want the drivability of a 4-window or are too intimidated by the 5 windows because they can be intimidating to someone who's literally never driven a bus. So that's why I like mine, because it was so wide that I felt like the 4-window was going to be a lot easier to drive. Sculiona was the same body and it was a 5-window.
I think it drives the same.
I don't know, I never drove it.
And then
so.
that extra window is a shower stall. You know what I'm saying? I think after doing it all, again, I've owned them all. 40, 30, 4, 5, I've owned every bus you could own. I think the 5-window is the sweet spot, personally. You know, it's like, it's small enough to drive and park pretty easy. It's enough space to where, you know, you're living in a vehicle. It's gonna be tight, you know. You could live in it and whatever.
All right, before I give you guys Ember time, I'll give you that nugget that I promised. But all I'm gonna say is,
I don't even know what she's gonna say.
I'm just gonna say,
I don't even know what she's gonna say. What she
you won't,
gonna say?
you won't be seeing Peach around here anymore. Anyways, here's Ember.
Amber Wild, Amber Wild.
You wanna say hi?
Knees and toes.
Oh.
Amber Wild, Amber Wild. Knees and toes.
You want mama?
Knees and toes.
All right. We gotta give the people what they want. All right, guys, we're gonna jump off here and probably work and do as much as we can.
Probably work.
So we'll see you guys on the next video. Hopefully that'll be out soon. We bid you adieu. Goodbye.